Guide to Company Secretary Costs in Singapore. Singapore companies are required to appoint a company secretary within 6 months of establishment. The Singapore Companies Act specified that all Singapore companies must have at least one corporate secretary. The secretary position must not be vacant for more than 6 months. The company may choose to appoint an in-house corporate secretary or hire a company Secretarial Services Singapore to perform this role. Here is a guide to the general costs companies may need to pay when hiring a company secretary Services Singapore. The average annual salary for a company secretary in the country is just over SGD 45,000. However, the annual income of a highly experienced company secretary is approximately SGD 83,000. Although paying for secretarial services and hiring a company secretary involves considerable costs, doing so can bring significant long-term benefits to the company. The cost of secretarial services varies depending on the type of service provided. Low-cost secretarial services include changing the company's fiscal year-end, preparing shareholder or board resolutions and appointing or replacing direct. One of the most expensive services includes private limited companies incorporation, changing the company name, transfer of shares, reduction of share capital and converting limited liability partnerships and sole proprietorship into private limited companies. The cost of the change at the end of the company's financial year can be less than SGD 100, while the cost of converting to a private limited company can be close to SGD 1000. Common scopes of work for annual secretarial services subscription includes: assist in understanding and compliance with the Companies Act, custody of common seal, documents preparation for AGM or annual general meeting, filing of annual return with ACRA, documents preparation for EGM or extraordinary general meeting, services for local registered address. Some unconventional services may incur costs, such as setting up a business bank account, issuing new company shares, transfer of shares, changing company officers, company addresses, or company officers' details. Therefore, companies looking to acquire such services should ask their service provider for the price list of these add-on services.